The strangest country in the world, Israel. Think about this for a minute. A country smaller than the state of New Jersey. Yet every time you turn on the news, it's right in front of your eyes. On the beach, girls in bikinis walk around carrying assault rifles. People eat locusts instead of snacks. And one of the world's most advanced technology companies sits right next to 3,000-year-old stones. This country lives under the threat of rockets, yet its people are among the happiest in the world. When I first heard that, I didn't believe it. You won't either. Let's put politics aside and look at real life, because if you watch until the end, you'll forget everything you thought you knew about Israel. The country where people keep drinking their latte when the sirens go off. Imagine you're sitting in a cafe, drinking your coffee. Suddenly, sirens start echoing across the entire city. In your country, that would be the moment everyone tries to hide. In Israel, it's just another Wednesday. Nobody even seems to care. The secret is the Iron Dome, the world's most powerful rocket defense system. The moment a rocket is launched, radar tracks it. If it's going to land in an open area, nothing happens. But if a building is in its path, the system destroys it in the sky. Its success rate is over 90%. Read that again, over 90%. The most unbelievable part is this: if you live near the border, you have only 15 seconds to save yourself. 15 seconds. You probably spend more time than that just walking out of your room and putting on your shoes. That's why every home has a hidden room called a mamad. It's a bunker with bullet-resistant windows that looks just like an ordinary child's bedroom. And do you know what's even stranger? The sky was on fire a minute ago, and just 10 minutes later, those same people are back at their table finishing their latte. That's not just resilience, it's telling fear, you can't stop me. That girl who looks like a model could actually neutralize you in a minute. In America, joining the military is a choice. In Israel, almost everyone serves, including women. While the 18-year-olds you know are choosing college dorm rooms, girls in Israel are heading to the shooting range with an M16 rifle. Women make up 31% of the military, and believe me, they're not just doing office work. Fighter pilots, tank commanders, border guards, you'll find them all. Here's a fact that will leave you speechless. Before becoming famous, Hollywood's Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, served in the Israeli military as a fitness instructor. So the Amazon warrior you see on screen is actually a little bit of a documentary. Those beautiful female soldiers you see on Instagram can disassemble and reassemble their rifles in under a minute. So here's my advice. Before trying to impress a girl in Tel Aviv by talking about military tactics, remember, she probably knows more about them than you do. Carrying a rifle in a cafe is completely normal. Can you believe it? If you visit Israel for the first time, within 5 minutes you'll probably ask yourself, what kind of place is this? You walk into a McDonald's, and a 19-year-old guy is eating a burger with an assault rifle slung over his shoulder, and nobody even turns their head to look at him. In your country, that would probably mean someone was calling the police. Here, it's simply a soldier on his lunch break. After the attacks of October 7th, 2023, everything changed overnight. Before that, it could take months for an ordinary citizen to get a firearm permit. Now, the government has distributed thousands of firearms within just a few weeks. The mindset has completely shifted. Instead of the army will protect us, it's now we'll protect ourselves. Hearing that makes you wonder, would you buy a gun to protect your own neighborhood? The people who grow peppers in the desert. Half of Israel looks like Mars, dry, barren, lifeless land. Logically, not even a flower should be able to grow there. But if you visit today, you'll find green pepper fields and vineyards. It all began when an engineer noticed a huge tree growing beside a leaking pipe. That's how drip irrigation was born. Water isn't sprayed everywhere. It's delivered drop by drop directly to the roots. But where does the water come from? After all, this is a desert. Here's the second miracle. Israel cleans and reuses 90% of its wastewater. Look at the numbers. Spain recycles around 20%, while America recycles only about 1%. That means the Israeli orange you're eating is actually a miracle of science. I'm not even joking. The people who turned locusts into dinner. I promise this one will make you laugh. People in Israel eat locusts. Yes, you heard that right. The same locusts mentioned in the Bible. According to Jewish dietary laws, eating insects is forbidden, but there is one exception. The reason is simple. Long ago, when swarms of locusts destroyed entire harvests, people said, "Then let's eat them." Today, restaurants serve garlic-fried locusts and even chocolate-covered locusts as dessert. According to those who've tried them, they taste like fried shrimp. Would you eat one? The sea that can't kill you. The Dead Sea is the lowest point on Earth. Its water is 10 times saltier than ordinary seawater, which means it's impossible to sink. It pushes you back to the surface. But be careful. If you have even the smallest cut on your finger, the water will burn as if you've touched fire. Unfortunately, this natural wonder is dying. Every year, the Dead Sea shrinks by about 1 meter. If you want to see it, don't wait too long, because the day may come when the Dead Sea exists only in books. Now let me ask you a question. Could you survive even one day under these conditions? Could you handle the sirens, the high cost of living, and the direct way people speak? Or would you only come for the beaches and the locusts? Write yes or no in the comments. I'll be reading your answers, and if this video made you see things differently, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next country I show you will be even stranger than this one.